Hello. Thanks a lot. Hello. Hi.
Not quite as many as last week.
No. It's getting calm. Nice to meet you.
Just a reminder for everyone and for the cameras, we do 2 sections. The first one for immediate use, and then the second one embargoed for 10:30 this evening. Becky, do you want to start us off?
Sure.
Okay.
Good afternoon. First of all, just an update on team news. Any injuries?
Yeah, at first we have good news in that there are a few players who come back this week. It's about Inks and Long and Cedric. So they trained twice this week with the team. On Thursday in a smaller group, and today with the whole squad. And it seems that they don't have any problems anymore. So that is the good news. The bad news is that today I think Jack Stevens had a little bit problem with his knees. He had a contact or a touch with another guy, and then it hurts a little bit. So we can't tell you in a moment how worse it is, but I think how bad it is. But I think I hope it is not too bad.
So you've had a couple of weeks with them now. We've been hearing this week you've certainly been putting them through their paces in training.
Oh, we had an interesting week, yes. We started with cancelling a day off on Monday, and then we met us here in this office to speak about our contents and our things we want to change, and that doesn't only mean content on the pitch, but also beside the pitch, and that was very important for us. I think the players appreciate that, and I think that we really spent this time very well to perform better in the future, and that we had to do a lot of things and to work in a lot of things everyone could see. So it was necessary to know what we are facing in the future. Yeah? There are a few steps to go, and I think mainly when you play against the big teams like Arsenal this weekend, we have to do it really very, very well. So for me it was a good week until now, and we saw the intention from every player to work hard, to follow us, and they are very interested in all this stuff they are working in the moment.
Do you think they need greater intensity as a team?
Absolutely. This on Wednesday we had nearly 2 hours training. It was a very, very intense session, and but not only for the body or for the physique, also for the mind. And that's what we are facing, or what we are forcing, that they all work in your mind and try to get this new content with the best habits and with good habits. So each one can find himself then back on the pitch. When we show it before the training, we try to perform. We try to prepare them here inside. And then we go outside. We have a few new lines on the pitch and a few new zones where we will try to react. And it's all about building up the fundament now. It's building up the basics, not so 100% in find the fundamental system or shape we are working now in the moment. It can be different from week to week, but the basics should always be the same, like being close to each other, working in our net, trying to keep the distances the same all the time so we can press and react as a team. And for these things, I think you saw that it is going further, that they make the next step. And I hope we will see on Sunday also a team who knows exactly what they have to do and makes it for Arsenal as difficult as possible.
You've had issues in defence, and they're now wanting to know who you'll start to fight back tomorrow. Have you managed to work on that this week?
We worked on both sides. We're playing with 5 or playing with 4 in the back row. We know that Arsenal has a few suspended players and one who is injured in the back 5. They played yesterday evening in the EuroLeague, completely different system. They are very flexible, and it's not surprising me that Arsenal this year is really one of the top teams that is working as a group. They made all these steps we are just facing now and want to come there because they had the time to. Since summer they went through this session, and it's not surprising me that now 2 months they didn't lose a match.
You haven't won a game since the beginning of September. Arsenal are currently fifth. What's the mindset going into this?
Yeah, for us it's important that we should become a team that is not easy to play against. In the last time it was too easy how we gave the goals away, and that's all about invest a lot. And if you invest a lot, then you can deserve maybe more wins like we did it until now. And it's right that the fixtures we are facing now are not the easiest, but it's also a big chance because I think no one expects from us really to beat Arsenal after 2 months that we are the first team. But in this point, I see also a chance to make a surprise for everyone.
With players like Lacazette, Aubameyang, how are you going to limit the impact that they have tomorrow?
Yeah, we know about their speed and the qualities they have, and I know Aubameyang from Germany. We played against him in Dortmund, and he showed that he's one of the best strikers in Europe. I think you can't defend it in a one against one situation. You need more than this. Always a good covering, a deep covering sometimes, but also be brave and defend forward and try to force mistakes they make in their building up the game. And I think we have the quality to do so if we work as a team. And it can be a very intensive 90 minutes, or it can be, or longer. And we have to switch between early pressing situations and sometimes midfield pressing or lower. So that was the stuff we were working in this week.
You got a new assistant coach, Danny Roll. What impact is he going to have?
I knew him since 2 years. I worked with him in Leipzig, and he's the acrobics guy I've ever seen. I think it's fantastic. He knows exactly what I want to play, and our philosophy is we worked in now for the last 2 years. But that was the decision because I wanted to get him here. And Danny is new in English, is like me, learning every day, and the guys here are fantastic. They help us, and we are here now since 1 week. It feels like being here since 2 months. I think it was so intense. It was so much learning and learning by doing. And but I have to say that the other guys in the staff, they are really great to us and help us a lot to make this step here in this club. And we appreciate that very much. And Danny does it too.
1 or 2 months. Come January, are you going to look to bring in new players?
Yeah, I've read this week a lot of players. They maybe are in my focus. I don't want to comment any speculation about that stuff. I think we have to keep our eyes open in January. There can be a few changes in the squad. There can be a few possibilities then maybe for us. But at first, I want to have a good overview about all this quality I have in my squad. And I'm now here since 1 week. I played 1 game. In the beginning of January, I can tell you more about. But what I don't do is to interpret any speculations the surrounding so far.
How about the reports of Stephen Davis and a possible move to Rangers?
Or it's normal when a player has the feeling that he can get that what he wants from the situation, the moment here in this club, that he's thinking about making another appointment. It's normal. We don't want to send anyone away here, and I think that for me the most important thing is, as long as everyone is here, he gives the best to be successful with this team, and that's what I feel in the moment.
Talking about the team itself, what changes have you seen in the last week?
mainly against the ball is it's very. It's a lot of change we did the last time. It's not so man-orientated anymore. It's more orientated to win the ball in some spaces, set a few traps, and then grab in. And that's maybe a big difference to what they've done before. In the moment or in the beginning, it happens sometimes that there were 5 players not really in content, not really in shape or sharp enough. During the week, there were 3 players or 2. Today it was maximum 1. So I hope in the weekend we created that every player works in the right direction. And when he doesn't, he get it. I tell him absolutely immediately. It's not so easy to coach in the Southampton stadium because it's loud. The crowd is loud, and it's not so easy to coach from outside. So that's why we try to do this now in the training sessions, so everyone knows in what manner we want to react against the ball. It's getting better every day, and on the weekend we have a big test against a really fantastic team, and they will show us what problems sometimes in this system can happen, but no problem. When we defend in a manner that everyone sees, we do everything to get a good result, then the most important part is done, I think.
Ralph, a lot of managers, when they come in, they always talk about needing time, but having had 3 or 4 really good training sessions, you think there's going to be a real big change that we can see on Sunday already?
I hope so. I'm looking forward that the guys are showing that they have learned a few things this week. It's physically really forcing them. It's about a lot of sprints and a lot of fast runs, and I think that you can build up with every session you make, with every impact you put in the team, and on the weekend. It's about how long we can stand this kind of football, and when we feel that we lose a little bit of power of sprinting abilities, then fall a little bit deeper, work together as a team, set a good core that's very difficult for the others to create chances, and I think we are one step further, and I hope we will see it on Sunday.
You mentioned Wednesday being really intense, and you told us here last week that some of your sessions would blow the players' minds. A couple said that they had big headaches on Wednesday night. Said it with a big smile on their face, though. Have they all reacted the way you wanted?
No, I feel that they follow us and they try to put the things what we tell them on the pitch. It's you feel that they are really very interested in all the stuff we tell them, and it's a lot of really new things they maybe never heard, and it's a different style of defending, and it doesn't work from one day to another. I always said it's a process we are working in now, and I feel that all the guys are very interested in and really like to follow us. They invested a lot this week, and we should do also on Sunday.
And with the problems of results and things, you also talked about how you want, the crowd will be excited by your style of football. No manager wants to start a match slowly, but if you encourage your players to really go at it from the first whistle, to excite the crowd, to get them on side?
Yeah, I think it's not so difficult to get a good atmosphere in St. Mary's, because it only needs one chance when we create it in the beginning against such a team. Then they're immediately behind us. I think they are in our direction then and help us, I think. And that's what we try to do from the first minute on. It's really all about being brave and also have good ball possessions when you have the ball, good decisions, deep runs, good transition after winning the ball, transition not only in the back but also in the front, And when we do this, I think we also have the quality to set a few problems, and Arsenal should also feel that there's a team who knows exactly what they want to do and forces them to bring the best performance they need to beat us. And when we do so, I'm absolutely proud about that, what we are playing.
And just finally, now you've got Danny and Shane back, all of your attacking options there. Goal scoring has been a problem. How do you rate that group?
At first, it is more important for me to keep the null on the right post on our side, and afterwards we have always the quality to play good in front and maybe to score. But at first, to keep the game long in an open stance, that everything is possible. That is the main goal in the beginning. Yeah. And you see, against Manchester United, they scored 2 times, and we have the quality. Maybe without a set piece or something like that, it also always can happen. You will not get so many chances against teams who like Arsenal. But when we have one, we should take them with both hands and really try to score and to earn something for our investment we make in this maybe 100 minutes we have to play. Thanks a lot.
Section now, move on to the second one in Bargo.